if you are looking for players that you should be watching at Unrivaled this second season, I got you. Now, I know what you're going to say. Kenny, nobody's coming. Nobody's here. Angel's not here anymore. Joel Lloyd, no Dejanay. Nobody cares anymore. And I'm going to tell you, hey, you're wrong. Okay? These are 10 players I will definitely be watching and 10 that you should be watching when it comes to this Unrivaled Season 2. Listen up. Let's get started. Now, I don't know if you know, but I make t-shirts for people like me. And you can get them at peoplebegay.com. And if you don't want to do that, I'm giving them away on the peoplebe.gay Instagram account. If you want one, come enter. If you don't, let's hop into the list. First off, it's going to be Paige Bueckers. I don't know why we are forgetting this, but Paige Bueckers is the reigning Rookie of the Year for the WNBA season. She put up 44 points in a game. Not just that, she also won a national championship with her UConn team. Not even that long ago. She has not really had a break. So I am looking forward to what she does in this Unrivaled season. Obviously, I hope she takes it easy. But, I think that it's going to be great. She's on Team Breeze, and they are like the youngins, right? We're finally going to see what she and Rickea Jackson and what her and Cam Brink were going to look like until Dallas came in like a thief in the night and took her to be with Lee Rue. And I think that we are going to see some interesting stuff from Paige. I think Paige is in the position to be a leader. She's in the position to be head of that team. And I really do like the pieces on that team. I really do like the vision. I really do think they're going to have fun. And I think Paige Bueckers is going to be box office. She always is. But I think that Paige Bueckers plays on 70% because she doesn't really need to get in that bag. But in 3-on-3, when you have to get by people and also when you just have that much space, I think she's going to get into her bag. So I'm excited to maybe see a little more of flashy Paige Bueckers, a little more of maybe selfish Paige Bueckers, but we'll see. And second up, since we're talking about Team Breeze, let's talk about Dominique Malonga. I'm interested in seeing what she does. Obviously, I'm interested in seeing what she does because she is this freak of nature. I'm also interested to see what she does because she had a lot of drama on the offseason for her, but that's neither here nor there. I am interested because she's huge. Let's just be clear, she's huge. And she has played for this coach before, so there is some familiarity. I think having her next to Cam Brink is going to be amazing. I think having her next to Rickea Jackson is going to be amazing. I think that she and Ari McDonald will probably have a lot of chemistry. But yeah, I'm interested to see what Dominique Malonga does because I think that 3-on-3 is not really a bigs league. It's not really a bigs game. You don't need to be big and slow because that's not going to do you any good. But I do think if there's any big that can really break through in this game, I think it's Dominique Malonga. I think it's Cam Brink as well. I think that just type of big works well in the 3-on-3 game. Me personally, I don't love it in the 5-on-5 game. That's me personally. But I think it does really well in the 3-on-3 game, and I'm interested to see what Dominique Malonga does with that pace and with that space and with her size and with her shooting. I want to know what she can do, and hopefully she will show us. Okay, next up, let's talk about my aces. First of all, I am stoked to see Chelsea Gray. I love Chelsea Gray. Don't be surprised about that. I have always loved Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray has a championship to defend. Not just her unrivaled one, but her WNBA one. I'm sure people are looking at her sideways saying, how'd she do that? Are we sure? They're going to test you, Chelsea. Okay? But don't get beside yourself. Just do you. Just do what you did last year. Chelsea Gray was amazing. And I think that they made a mistake by letting her get Shakira Austin. I am hoping and praying that has huge effects for the Las Vegas Aces. But to give her a big, if we saw what she did with Angel Reese and we saw what she did with Azare last year, Team Rose replaced Brittany Sykes with Suge Sutton, and they replaced Angel Reese with Shakira Austin. And I think in that regard, they've gotten better. So I'm not sure if that's good enough to defend this title, but I guess we will see. We're learning a lot when it comes to 3x3, but I will be watching for Chelsea Gray for sure. Can she do what she did last season? I want to know. How is she feeling after her WNBA championship? Is it going to be like after she won that Unrivaled championship and went back to WNBA, it kind of felt like she had problems balancing what she wanted to be? I wonder if she will have that problem coming into this season with Unrivaled. I guess we're going to have to see with that too. I love Shakira Austin, and she is also on my list as a bonus because she is fine. I just love the way she plays basketball, though. She's got grit. She's got the ability to move. It's just she's always got a little tweak or something going on with her where, she's not able to play as fully as she wants to. But she has looked good recently when it seems like she has been healthy. She was in Unrivaled last year, but just won an Olympic 3-on-3 championship. Gold medal is what you call it over there. So I'm interested to see what is she gonna do. I think that she's excited. I think that she seemed excited, so I'm excited to see her. I'm interested to see what she does with a really good guard like Chelsea Gray, but also because she's really attractive when she plays basketball. I'm sorry to be gay there, guys. That's just what that is. Piece of the basketball. Next up, I want to talk about my other Aces girl, Dana Evans. Dana Evans feels like a sleeper pick to me. So many people are not realizing how fast she plays, how much grit she plays with on the defensive end, and people aren't realizing how great she is when it comes to shooting, when it comes to scoring. I think that Dana Evans will do phenomenally in this pace and space that happens in the Unrivaled 3-on-3 leagues. I think she'll get better with her playmaking because she'll have to. She'll share the floor with Kelsey Plum sometimes and Natasha Cloud sometimes, and she will just have to playmake, which I think she did for the Aces a little bit. Not a whole lot, but I think she will want to. And I think that being there with Aaliyah Boston and Kiki Area Finn is going to be great for her. I think that she looks good with a mobile big now that we know that she can do something with a mobile big. Not as great with a back-to-basket big, but with a mobile big, give her mostly minutes with Kiki and Satu, you could see some interesting stuff. Now, when it comes to she and Kelsey Plum, I think they'll have to figure out how they're going to share the ball there. But I do think if you put them on the floor at the same time, I think you have amazing offense, amazing speed. Put Natasha Cloud out there, too, if you can get away with a 3-guard lineup. That's probably crazy as hell. So I'm interested to see what Dana does. I also think she's coming off a really good high year with the Aces, and I want to see if she can transform that into anything else. I think about Tiffany Hayes and how she parlayed that into success after her successful season with the Aces. Can Dana do something similar in the Unrivaled League? I don't want her to leave the Aces by any means. I hope she sticks around. But can she do something and make a really good individual name for herself in this league? We're going to see. On that note, let's talk about Kiki Area Finn. I like Kiki. I think that she's great. I think that she is, again, a big that can do well in this kind of 3x3 league. We saw last year with Angel Reese and those triple doubles and just being able to do all sorts of things and being able to be mobile with that size and that ability to rebound and that tenaciousness. I think that Kiki Area Finn has some of that. And I think on the flip side, what she does have is the jumper that I think you really do need to have in 3-on-3 because you have to make people pay. I mean, you're gonna get by people, right? There's only 3 people in front of you. So you are going to get by somebody and you have to be able to finish that. And I think that Kiki has a bag that we will be able to see that does that. And I think that she is with a lot of good, great players that she can learn some things from. I'm excited to see what she does next to Aaliyah Boston. I'm excited to see what she does next to Kelsey Plum. We just talked about Dana Evans, Satu Sabli, Natasha Cloud. I really like that team for Kiki. I'm sure there will be questions about what she can do in this league, especially without Sonia Citron or whatever she's been next to. I mean, she has had the ability to play next to some really good players in her young career, but she's going to be doing that again and Unrivaled. And we know that when she gets comfortable, it's usually a really good thing. So I think Kiki is going to be something to really look at. I think she's going to be very, very interesting. When it comes to speed, when it comes to guards, you cannot talk about anybody but Kelsey Mitchell. I think this is obvious. I think everybody is very excited to see what Kelsey Mitchell is going to do in 3x3. If there's any guard that Unrivaled is made for, I think it is Kelsey Mitchell. The speed, she has the ability to do everything. She can play make. She's going to get by you. She's going to shoot it in front of you. I think that we can see her have some amazing, ridiculous games when it comes to just putting points on the board. I think from there we're going to be all excited. I think we're going to see some bag work. Because Kelsey Mitchell getting that bag, it don't matter where we're at, quite frankly. She's not waiting for you. She's going to get in that bag. And I think that she will kind of have to when it comes to that team. No shade to that team. I just think, it's interesting team that she's going to be on, the Hive team. I'm not sure how I feel about that team. And so I think, she could be in charge of that team. She could be the person who has to go out and get a basket for that team. So keep an eye out on her if you are looking for fancy footwork, if you're looking for something to ah and ooh about. I think it's going to be Kelsey Mitchell. And speaking of the Hive team, I'm interested in Sanaya Rivers. I think she had a wonderful rookie campaign. I think that she came out of college a little underrated. She got drafted, I think, in a solid spot now that we've seen her play, right? Hindsight is 2020. And so now I want to see what she can do in this 3-on-3 league. Now, I think she does need a little more offense, but I think that having the desire to want to improve that in this arena, I think will help her in the WNBA. And I think that she has a lot of people to learn from when it comes to that team. I mean, she can learn some stuff from Ezzy. She can learn some stuff from Kelsey. She can learn some stuff from Monique. She can learn some stuff from Heidemann. And I just think that is going to be, like I said, just an interesting team. I'm not sure how much they're going to win or how much they're going to lose, but I just think that is an interesting combination of players. I'm not sure that it doesn't work, but I think that you are going to see a lot of what they are best at. And so I think with Sanaya, if you are looking for aggressive defense, that if you are looking for athleticism, you're looking for an athletic freak who's going to do some crazy stuff on the offense and defense, I would definitely watch Sanaya Rivers. I want to see about Alyssa Thomas. Is she going to come in pissed from the WNBA Finals? We saw what happened last season. We saw her get swept. We want to know, what is she going to do? It's the same thing that we asked Fee coming into Unrivaled season, right? You lost the finals. You lost the MVP. How are you going to respond? And Fee was able to respond by getting that Unrivaled MVP. She wasn't able to get the championship. But what about AT? Is AT going to be able to do it with her team? The new look laces, I think, are all right. However, one thing I don't like about laces is they do not have size. And I'm just not sure that's something that doesn't matter. While I don't think Unrivaled is a bigs league, I don't think that 3x3 is also just like you can get away with people that small. I don't know who their big is. Maddie? Is Maddie Segrist going to be their big? I don't know about that. I think that's putting a lot of pressure on AT and Jackie Young to do a lot. However, I do really like Naz Hillman next to AT. And I think that's going to be a really aggressive team that is going to be gritty. And I'm interested to see how far AT can take the laces. Now, last season, she only played like 8 out of 13 games. So she didn't play every single game. But again, I'm interested to know, like, what is her commitment? How is she going to do this? Is she into it? She is going to be in Project B next year. So we know that she's not going to be around. But what does her season look like after what she just did with the WNBA? And who's going to make shots for the laces? And lastly, I'll be paying attention to De'Erica Hamby. I don't think De'Erica got the love that she deserved last year when it came to Team Vinyl, however you say it. When it came to her team, her club, I think that Ryan got a lot of the accolades and all that kind of stuff, and I think that's fine. But I thought De'Erica was the most consistent. She was the most constant. She was their rock, and I thought that she showed us what a phenomenal big in this league can look like. De'Erica has bounce, man. She's a fucking athlete. De'Erica Hamby is an athlete, but she is also hard-nosed, and she's gonna just stick to it. And I think that kind of motor is always going to get rewarded in this kind of 3x3 league. So I'm interested to see what De'Erica can do. With this new look Team Vinyl, she's still with Ryan Howard and she's still with Ray Burrell, but she's got different guards and she's going to be next to Brittany Griner. I think being next to BG could be really nice for her, where she doesn't have to be the bruiser so much, but I also kind of think she likes doing that, so we're going to see how it works out for her. But if you do like a big bruiser, kind of aggressive game for a big, strong, but also just hard-nosed and keeps her head down about it, isn't really flashy about it, I think that De'Erica is going to be a good follow. So yeah, that's who I'll be looking forward to. When it comes to honorable mentions, I don't really think I'll be watching like Team Miss, but if I have to watch Team Miss, I'll probably be looking at what Alicia Gray can do. And when it comes to the Lunar Owls, I am a hater. I am obviously going to be a hater because I'm Team Rose, but I'm interested to see what they can do. I'm not sure I think this team is better than last year's team, but I think that putting Rachel Banham and Rebecca Allen on the same team is interesting, and I think that on 3x3, a lot of people are going to be surprised by what Rachel Banham and Becca Allen can do, because I actually really think they're great offensive people, and Becca Allen can play defense. So I'm interested to see what the Lunar Owls do in that regard. I'm interested to see how Aaliyah Edwards does. But yeah, most of all, I will be watching Team Rose, I will be watching Chelsea Gray, and I will be praying for the best. My name is Courtside Kenny. I hope you found somebody that you are going to watch now. Give it a whirl, or let me know in the comments who you're going to be watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.